Good morning, students. Till now we have completed 4 exercises, 4 chapters. We have completed all the exercises this week and hope. So many of you are asking in the message section that whether we have to do factorization of polynomial or not. On that day when I have uploaded the video of factorization of polynomial, I have given you some important question as revision exercises. By mistake, I have not told you these exercises in the homework section. So dear student, you have to do all the exercises, all the questions of 3A, 3B up to 3G. All the questions you try to make. If time permits, you can make multiple choice questions also, because in the final examination you will get 20 questions of 1 mark each. So many of you are asking about the test also, that when tests are going to be conducted, because in mathematics till now you didn't get any of the tests. So for that, what I decided that I'll make you a video call in the second week of July, and I'll check your classwork copy also whether you are maintaining or not. Plus I'll ask some oral questions which you'll have to answer. Thank you. Completed. Today we are going to start a new chapter, Heron's formula. Heron formula is in your first term, means in half yearly examination this chapter is given to you. So Heron's formula is generally used to calculate area of triangle. You have already studied in your previous classes that for area of triangle we need its base and its height. Suppose I am taking a triangle ABC. You can see BC is the base and AD is a height, or AD is a perpendicular drop from the opposite vertex to the base BC. So area of this triangle ABC can be calculated by the formula half base into height. Base will be taken BC and height will be taken AD. See students, here two triangles I have taken. This triangle ABC, its base BC is 6 cm, but from B a perpendicular is dropped on the side AC. BD is perpendicular. Can we find area of triangle in this triangle? No, we cannot find, because the perpendicular needed on the side BC, not on the side AC. If we want to calculate area of this triangle, then we need the length of AC. But here in this question, you can see the base BC and the perpendicular is dropped from its opposite vertex A. So its area can be calculated by the formula half base into height. So at the place of base we will put 6, and at the place of height we can put 4. So its area can be calculated as 12 cm square. Now we will see area of triangle by Heron's formula. See here I have taken a triangle ABC and its sides are given. The side opposite to the vertex A, I am taking it a small a. The side opposite to angle B, I am taking a small b. And the side opposite to angle C, I am taking a small c. For calculating its area by Heron's formula, first we will calculate semi-perimeter, which is represented by S. And S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. And area of triangle ABC will be calculated by the formula under root S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Now see student, few questions based on Heron's formula. Question says find the perimeter and area of a triangle whose sides are of the length 52 cm, 56 cm and 60 cm. So here I have taken a triangle whose sides are 52, 56 and 60. For perimeter we know sum of all the three sides. So A plus B plus C, when you add all the three sides, you will get 168 cm. Now for calculating its area by Heron's formula, we need semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter is sum of the sides divided by 2. It is 168 by 2, so it is coming 84. Now its area we can calculate by under root S, S minus A, S minus B and S minus C, where A, B and C are the sides of this triangle. So at the place of S we will put 84. S minus A is 84 minus 52. S minus B is 84 minus 56. And S minus C is 84 minus 60. So here 84 no change. When you subtract these two you will get 32. 28 multiplied by 24. And we will calculate it. See, this 84 can be written as 12 into 7. 32 can be written as 4 into 4 into 2. 4 4 is 16. 16 into 2 32. 28 is written 2 into 2 into 7. And 24 is written 12 into 2. Since square root sign is there, from two numbers, one number will come out. So since from two 12s are there, one 12 will come out. From 2 7, 1 7 will come out. From 2 4s, 1 4 will come out. And from 4 2s, 2 2 will come out. When you multiply all this, you will get 1344 centimeters square as the answer, or area of this triangle is 1344 centimeters square. Please students, one more question. If the sides of a triangular plot are in the ratio 3:5:7 and its perimeter is 300 meter, we have to find its area. So we assume let sides are 3x, 5x and 7x. So sum of all the three sides will be 300 meter because it is given perimeter is equal to 300 meter. 3x, 5x, 7x. When you add, you will have 15x. It is coming 300. So x is equal to 300 by 15. So x value is coming 20. Now we will calculate the sides by putting the value of x in this 3x, 5x and 7x. 3 into x, that is 20, means 60 meter. 5 into 20 means 100 meter. And 7 into 20 means 140 meter. So sides are 60 meter, 100 meter and 140 meter. Now for semi-perimeter, perimeter divided by 2, that is 150. Now we can calculate the area by under root S minus first side, that is 60 meter, S minus second side, that is 100 meter, and S minus C, that is 140 meter. When you solve, you will have 150 into 90 into 50 into 10. When you solve this, you will get 1500 root 3 meter square as the area of this triangular plot. Now students, we will see how to find area of equilateral triangle by Heron's formula. You can see here a triangle ABC is given whose each one of the side is A units. First we will calculate its semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter is sum of the sides divided by 2. AB plus BC plus CA by 2. AB, BC, CA all are A unit. So it will be A plus A by 2 means 3A by 2. Now area of triangle ABC by Heron's formula we have under root S minus A means the first side, S minus B second side, S minus C third side. Here all the three sides is A unit and semi-perimeter we have calculated 3A by 2. So at the place of semi-perimeter we will put 3A by 2, 3A by 2 minus A, 3A by 2 minus A, 3A by 2 minus A. Now this 3A by 2 no change, but here we will take LCM. This 2 and 1. LCM is 2, which I have written here. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. 2 divided by 1 is 2. 2 multiplied by 2a. So it is coming 3a minus 2a by 2, which I will get in the second bracket also, third bracket also. 3a minus 2a will give you a by 2. This 3a by 2 I am writing 3 multiplied by a by 2. A by 2, a by 2, a by 2. You can see here we have 4 times a by 2 is coming. It is under root. So from 2a by 2 we can take out 1a by 2. So from 4's a by 2 we can take out 2 times a by 2 out. And this 3 will be left as root 3. A into a is a square. 2 into 2 is 4. So we have area of equilateral triangle as root 3 by 4 a square. Now students, we will see derivation of height of equilateral triangle. Just now we have seen area of equilateral triangle. Now we will see how to calculate height of equilateral triangle of side A units. You can see here I took an equilateral triangle ABC whose sides are A unit. AB, AC, BC all are A unit. If we will drop a perpendicular AD on BC, then we know In equilateral triangle, perpendicular drawn from the vertex to the opposite base bisect the base. This already we have proved in the chapter congruency. So this AD will bisect BC. So BD will be equal to DC. Both will become A by 2. Now you see, since we have dropped a perpendicular from A on BC, so triangle ABD becomes a equilateral triangle in which angle D is 90 degree. Now we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So the side which is opposite to angle D is AB. So it will become hypotenuse. We can write hypotenuse square, that is AB square is equal to BD square plus AD square. Now let us substitute the values. AB square is A square, BD square is A by 2 whole square, AD square is H square. Here no change, A square, and this A square, A by 2 whole square is A square by 4, which we can bring this side. So it will become A square minus A square by 4 is equal to H square. Now take LCM of 1 and 4. We will get 4 in the denominator, and numerator we will have 4A square minus A square, which will come 3A square by 4. When we will remove square from this side we will get square root of 3A square by 4. This A square can come up with A, and this 4 will come out as 2, and this root will be put on the head of root 3. So we got height of equilateral triangle as root 3A by 2. Now student, your homework is exercise 14, question number 1 to 10 of R.S. Agrawal book. In my next video, I'll discuss exercise 12.1 of NCERT book. Then you will start NCERT questions. And students, try to submit your activity video as early as possible, because today is Monday and last date of submission is till Wednesday. After Wednesday, I'll substitute 0 as your subject enrichment mark. So be careful. Try to send your video as early as possible and try to maintain your classwork copy so that I can see. Thank you.